Okay, nobody destroyed it.
Nobody.
Nature did.
They abandoned it.
Exactly, they abandoned it.
I
got you.
You never know, you know. Right now we have virus. You never know what happens. You never know.
There's some theories about what happened in this place.
Really,
Yeah, about the collapse of Teotihuacan.
there are theories.
Yeah, just theories. We don't know. We really don't know the truth. We have found some evidence about what happened, but just theories.
Do you know aliens?
So far, yeah, we have the alien theory too.
The alternate aliens.
For example, behind the pyramid of the sun, the archaeologists found a house complex, and one room of those houses has mica.
Yes.
Okay, the
Yes,
mica.
Mica.
Exactly, the mica. The mica, exactly. The made for the
So,
rockets.
Yeah.
What
And
is
they
it?
see,
Mica. It's like a.
It's like gold, silver,
metal.
mica. So
It's not a
Exactly.
metal. It's something.
it's a mix of metal and different.
It's a kind of
yeah,
stone.
and they use it
shiny.
to cover the rockets.
Mhm.
It's, it is natural just in Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not possible to find mica in here. And they found a room
Oh.
just with the base covered by mica.
Wow,
And this
that's
is
impressive.
where they
So they
That's
think
actually
that.
good for the heat. Actually, mica
Exactly.
is good for the heat.
So they think it might have a clue to what
Maybe
happened.
they had some technology access by.
exactly, and the same, for example, like 5 years ago, in the half south of the complex. Let me show you.
They left Earth.
This is the real size
They left Earth.
of the city of Teotihuacan.
Oh.
Okay, the archaeological site is just what is inside the red square.
Wow, and this is like the.
So the big pyramid is this one or this one? Big
This
one.
one, the
This
sun,
one.
the sun,
This one's the big one.
The moon and the citadel. This is a square. It's not a pyramid. This is a square. Okay, but the biggest is this one.
That one. That
Exactly, an approximation.
one. Oh.
See here. Pyramid of the sun,
Oh.
pyramid of the moon.
So that is north, north, south,
North,
and then south. Oh,
The
come on.
square, the citadel, and the temple of the feather snake. It's Quetzalcoatl, the Avenue of the Dead. We're gonna see it later. Let's see here. And then they said in this place, in the citadel, they found a cave, and they found the mercury deposit.
Oh, really?
Wow. Why did
It is amazing.
why they put a flower in there?
Wow.
Let's enjoy.
No, like a.
Let's enjoy the last shade.
Yes,
Last shade.
enjoy
Wow.
the shade, guys. That's
Es un árbol de pirul.
Yeah. So what's the flowers? What's the flowers about? What's the flowers about?
Pirul.
It's not to eat.
Not it.
No,
It's a
no, no,
forbidden.
no,
No, I mean, what they put? They wrap flowers around the tree. Why? You see it up there?
Oh yeah. The local people is there, like the traditions.
Huh? Yeah. There's the one right here.
There. And maybe outside the complex we will see more.
Huh?
Okay, my friends, take a look at this small pyramid. And I mean small because it is smaller compared with the pyramid of the moon or the pyramid of the sun. You're gonna see the facade of the pyramid is completely covered by small stones. Very
Yeah, I
small
see that.
stones. Okay?
Yeah.
What happened? to
Yeah.
these
Why?
stones?
That's a
Echamos
lot of
vistazo.
pebbles.
Echamos
Pebbles.
vistazo, chicos, esta pirámide la vamos a ver, está toda cubierta de pequeñas piedritas.
Sí, es lo que veo.
Pero, ¿qué quiere decir? Ok, ahí les va. At the beginning of the 20th century,
Yeah.
the dictator Porfirio Diaz ordered to rebuild this place because he wanted to open it as an archaeological site to celebrate the 100 years of the Mexican independence.
Mm.
Unfortunately, at that moment, the archaeology in Mexico was too small. No, it was like the beginning of the archaeology in Mexico. And then he hired some architects and engineers to rebuild Teotihuacan. It was a professional structural work, but not professional restoring work, talking about archaeology. The engineers and the architects signed all the places they rebuilt with those small stones.
So that means this has been added by the.
Not
By the
added.
architect.
Exactly, not added. When they cleaned, remember how they found it?
So they cleaned it and found it like that.
Yes, remember they found it covered up by grass.
Yes.
When
covered
they
like
clean
that.
it up, obviously the facade
Yeah.
suffered damage.
Yes, of course.
And then they tried to rebuild the facade.
Yes.
And this is the, I mean, the pyramid, not all the pyramid is rebuilt. just the facade.
Yeah, I can see
That's
like
the
there's
last layer
cement.
of the
There's
onion.
cement. Yeah, it is like
So
cement.
they rebuilt the facade.
Exactly,
Yeah.
the facade is rebuilt, and they signed the facade, just the facade.
With the dots so that people would know that it's not really.
Exactly, but for example, take a
Ah.
look at the base.
Yeah.
It is original.
The base
Yeah.
is original.
Here, yeah. Also, in the other pyramid, you can see the base. You can see even the original pre-Hispanic concrete, the stucco,
Mm.
original.
So wherever you see the dots are not there, that is original.
Exactly.
Watching.
The truth is, like the 70% of this archaeological site was rebuilt
Of course.
by the dictator of Porfirio Diaz. But what happened in 1945? The Mexican government did allow to stop the rebuilding works. After this, we can do just professional restoring work. Obviously, more expensive and needs more qualified people.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the reason you're gonna see some pyramids like this. The back of this pyramid buried, buried because they
Not
stopped.
yet, not
Exactly, they stopped to rebuild it because of the archaeological law. You're gonna see some hills in the archaeological site. Those hills could be pyramids, temples. This is a photo program, and they found all the
These are the
pyramids.
places.
Yeah, the most keeps buried.
Look
so
at
far.
that. That is the one.
No
shit.
Ahí
Yeah,
están.
that is the one.
La mayoría siguen enterradas.
That is the real plan. See?
Sí, sí.
¿Y cuándo planean desenterrarlo?
Poco a poco, poquito a poquito, con inversión del gobierno, mucha inversión privada, siguen limpiando, sacando y restaurando. For example, there's a place named the Viking Complex. It is because the government of Norway invests
Money.
money to rebuild this place.
Yes,
The
yes.
Mexican archaeologists went to Norway to asking for support.
Yes, yes.
And the Norway government gave support. This is the reason they named this place the Viking Complex.
Viking complex.
It is
Because they love biking.
Exactly. No, there's no Vikings.
Yeah.
There's the Teotihuacans, but the Viking government invest.
Yeah, naturally.
Okay. This is the Square of the Moon, the main religious center, and let's take a look.
Square of the moon.
Yes, Square of the Moon. Each big pyramid has a square. Square of the Moon, Square of the Sun, the Citadel. Famous Mayan ruler.
Yes, yes.
He was very famous because they found a mural with Pacal like driving a rocket. That's true, I'm not kidding. Let me show you.
People have been
He
doing
is very
UFO
famous
stuff.
because of that. I have this picture.
Pakal.
Yeah. Even they called they named the mural the astronaut.
Maya King. Maya King Pakal.
Where are you, man?
That's so
Wait.
So they probably went to a different planet.
Look, this is the mural.
Yes, yes, yes. I've seen this many times.
In the History Channel.
Oh
No,
yes,
they
yeah,
show
I've
it-
seen a his
They will show you when they're selling.
Discovery or History
Yeah,
Channel.
yeah, yeah.
Ancient aliens.
Yeah, ancient. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've seen
¿Ya
a
lo
lot.
has visto?
Yeah, that's the one.
¿Estaría seguro qué significa ese mural?
Es un mural. Dicen que es Pacal manejando
the
una
one.
nave espacial.
Ah,
Está
sí es
enfocado hacia
cierto.
arriba
Yeah.
y ahí se ve como tiene
Pacal.
como un tanque del oxígeno y tiene controles en las manos y hasta
Pacal,
pedales en
Pacal.
los pies.
Even the titles how to go.
Y dicen que supuestamente pues,
People have been
probablemente
thinking about this
era una
forever.
nave espacial. ¿No? De hecho, por ese mural empiezan a decir a Pacal el astronauta. Sí, es el que está ahí y él está enterrado ahí en Palenque.
Sí, en Palenque.
Yeah, pero es la única pirámide. Hasta ahora es la única pirámide que se ha encontrado que fue usada como tumba. Nada más. Todas las demás son templos. Talking about the sacrifice. These people always sacrifice people.
Yes,
No. Obviously, they never sacrifice their own people.
Do they traffic? What about
took
kids?
people
Even
from
kids?
other places.
Sacrifice the people they defeated.
Exactly.
Oh.
You're right, my friend.
That's true.
Follow the
He's
tour
a
guide.
guide.
yeah, he's a guide.
Training
Always.
guys. I'm under training.
For example, why all the Hispanic cultures hate the Aztecs? Because they always did the war just to take prisoners and kill them in Tenochtitlan. This is the reason. Okay, everybody hates the Aztecs. Probably the same happening here. Okay, you don't gonna sacrifice your people. You need prisoners from other side to do the sacrifice. It means each month in those pyramids they did any kind of rituals, probably sacrifice. The pyramid of the moon, which is in front of you.
al centro. O sea, dentro. Nada, ¿no?
Nada, the pyramid, esta tiene etapas constructivas, como la de Tlatelolco, pero nada más. La del sol no, la del sol es pura piedra. The pyramid of the moon is like the pyramid we saw before in Tlatelolco with construction layers. But it has 6. It means 5 smaller pyramids inside the bigger.
Really?
Yes, it's like the one of Tlatelolco.
So they know that there are 5 inside it?
Yeah, remember the construction layers?
So there is a way to go inside?
No,
Not
because
for us.
they just cover
I
the
see.
pyramid and build another
Build another
bigger.
proper.
Nothing inside. Just in this one they found sacrifices. Between each construction layer, the Teotihuacan people sacrifice people and jaguars. This is the reason you hear the occurring of the jaguar. Okay, all the pre-Hispanic cultures saw the jaguar as a half god. Since the middle of Mexico until Honduras, because the jaguar was the biggest predator.
They've been
Obviously.
using that throughout Yucatan and Chiapas, everywhere they're using that.
Exactly, yeah.
But the sound is so much similar to what exactly makes.
Oh, it's really.
Yeah, once a French lady almost ran when she heard it. Chill out, chill out. Okay, this is the reason they sacrificed the jaguar, because they saw it as a half god. Remember, for example, the Aztecs had the jaguar warrior, the Mayans had the jaguar god in each. And even the Olmecs, the oldest culture, the mother of the Hispanic culture, these with big heads made with stones.
Yeah.
The Olmecs, they had a jaguar god. The first jaguar god belongs to the Olmecs.
So always a jaguar god.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But it is because of the same. It's the biggest predator, obviously.
Bird.
Bird, yes, bird. But the same, remember, is Aztec name. Yeah. This is because they're inside. There's a beautiful patio with carved stone details in the columns. It's not possible to get in, but I have the photo. After with green circles. The green circles is the jade stone.
Jade stone.
Just the ruler could wear the jade stone, and just the priest could wear
The feather.
the feathers. This is how to recognize the characters in the classic period. Okay, it means from the year 0 until the year 1000. The post-classic was completely different. Okay, but in the classic period, it means when Teotihuacan lives. This is how to recognize the character. But the most interesting is down this one, underneath, in a superposition, you're gonna find another temple buried. The temple of the feather conches. More feathers. Okay? This one, date, and here you can see the detail.
It's pre-classic.
No. The same is classic.
Same classic.
Yeah, this culture began in the year 0, at the beginning of the classic period, and collapsed in the year 700. The same, the classic period. Remember, the classic period ends in the year 1000. Okay. From the year 0 until 1000 is the classic period of the pre-Hispanic world in Mexico. Then, Teotihuacan belongs to the classic. Okay, it means they built this temple around the year 100, and the one above, Quetzalpapalotl, in the year 400. It was like the change of the religious dynasty. The first one ruling since 100 until 300, and the second one ruling until the collapse, until around 650, 700. Okay, this is the main importance of this place. There inside, behind the palace, there's a small pyramid, very small pyramid inside the patio. It means obviously who's supposed to live in there used to be a very important people.
person.
Exactly, because they had their own private pyramid. And remember, the pyramids were temples. Okay, this happened with the house of the ruler. You can see in the house a small pyramid, a private temple just for the one who lives in there. Okay, let's walk to the avenue river. Bien, chicos, o les va el español.
No, yo lo que no entendí fue lo que dijiste de los del jade, algo así que era para los.
Todos los arqueólogos encuentran que todos los murales que encuentran hechos en la época, en el periodo clásico, que es del 0 al 1000, hay dos personajes que prevalecen y que siempre son así como la regla en los murales. El que tiene plumas, que es el sacerdote, y el que tiene las puntas de paro, que son las bolitas verdes. Si tú ves un mural y ves un monito o un animal,
Wow. Keeps going down all the way down there?
Huge, man.
What?
this is huge.
I thought it was just right here.
No. I think this is like a big, like a highway or some kind of a road or like a main thoroughfare. So,
So where did they live? Did they live in here?
I don't know if they
Where did
lived
these people
around
live?
here or they lived here.
Or was it like a
Maybe
Like a
this was like
stadium?
like this was their main like Broadway or whatever.
Like church? Like they come here like once a week or something like that?
Yeah, like
You
shopping and other
Okay.
ceremonies. And
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I think this is where the king lives or something, you know,
Huh?
the main kingdom.
Yeah.
So we have all the villagers on the outside, and this is where they do all the sacrifices, the processions.
It's like the capital. You know?
Yeah.
The capital.
Yeah.
Come to
Wow.
the capital
And each one, you know, everyone important has their own pyramid here. So
and all the
they
important
sit on top of
people.
it. I don't know if they had a mic or something, if they have to speak, but
I know.
it's crazy, right?
Sometimes people say that, like in the other places I saw the ruins, Palenque and Chichen Itza, that in the enclosed area the acoustics are very good.
Okay.
The priest can stand from the top
If he shouts,
and
we
could
can
be
actually
heard.
listen.
That's what
Yeah.
they said. Of course, climbing is not allowed anymore. But here's a priest.
So this is where we will be climbing? If it was open?
I think that's what
Really?
people used to do, is to
Yeah,
climb that.
that's what I saw, but I never noticed it was
And
this
this
long.
one is the smaller one. There's another bigger one.
I always see it on YouTube, but I
Yeah.
never know it was all open like this.
I didn't know. I know that you could climb it, but now of course I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Can't climb it, so
Wow.
I mean it's not
I'm
that
actually
easy.
here. I never even know it was. Wow.
That is the whole idea, to climb. I was
Yeah.
ready. I was ready.
Yeah, I was ready myself, but I never know it was here.
They said don't carry a big backpack.
Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing.
It needs to pay, just
Yeah.
like now.
Exactly.
Exactly. And in the middle, the pyramid of the sun. The way the path from the pyramid of the moon onto the pyramid of the sun, it has inclination.
It's inclination.
Exactly. The higher place is the pyramid of the moon. Okay? The pyramid of the sun is in the middle, and after the pyramid of the sun, the way is going down like in steps. Exactly, until the citadel, 2.5 miles far from the south.
So where is the pyramid of the sun? You cannot see it. Where is the pyramid of the sun?
Oh, there we go.
So it's not a straight line. It is. This goes this way. Pyramid of the sun is slightly that way.
Now, yeah, it's on the other side.
Oh.
Because some people say they align the pyramids in here like in Egypt with the Orient constellation.
Don't know.
I don't think so. But they say because also the Avenue of the Dead has 19 degrees inclination,
Oh.
and everybody said it is aligned to the north, 19 degrees, and they say it is because it's aligned not with the geographic north, it's with the magnetic north. But the magnetic north has 21 degrees inclination, not 19.
Oh.
And
Solution civil engineering.
I
This
don't
is
know.
inclination of 19 degrees, and this pointing supposedly to true north, but they say made magnetic north.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the
so then-
magnetic north has 21 degrees inclination, so there's always it's less. And I said probably.
There is a margin of error somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't maybe yes, maybe not.
No, but there's one more thing, you know.
This guy's making sound. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mess. Wow. Oh. Nice. The monkey. Oh no. No.
This is obsidian stone.
Mm.
Obsidian.
sacrifice subsidy.
Oh, okay.
Sacrifice your mother-in-law.
You bet. Sacrifice my mother. You're funny. Thank you, Gus. Yes.
Nowadays, the Mexican University put a scanner inside the chamber, and it is here too far. Nothing. Just solid stone and sacrifice like this one, but in the sun, just in the corner. In each corner and in each body, because you can see it has 4 bodies.
Oh,
Sacrifice. But that's it. No more. No construction layers. No chambers. Remember, the chamber is down the pyramid, not inside. Down the pyramid. Okay. And the same happened with the tunnel I told you. The archaeologists found years ago, the one with the mercury deposit, but it is on the citadel. Even nowadays, they keep working. It's closed. It has like a little house, and they're working because we found this tunnel empty, but the other one they found it even covered, and they found ceramic sacrifices, a lot of obsidian, and the mercury.
where was that? Which place was it? Did they find it? Not here. Not here. This is empty.
No, this is empty. Not in
Some
the
other-
far south.
Far south. Okay. Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Come on, Captain.
Different one.
Over here.
Oh, on that one.
In the citadel, yes.
This one.
We are here.
Yeah.
We're the square of the moon, the pyramid of the sun, and if you keep walking, you're gonna find.
So they found
the
it
citadel.
here. They found.
Yes, exactly. But it is closed nowadays because they're working they're working in the tunnel. But it is very interesting. And this place, okay, the great complex. They say this place is an open place. They say in this place used to be the market. But some people say it's the landing place for the rockets. Yeah. It's true. They say because it's a very, very open square. No pyramids, nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the archaeologists said it is because there in this place was the market, the flea market.
Yeah, the flea market.
And the UFO, and the UFO theory. People
They
say
can do a landing here.
Yeah,
A good landing.
Probably because of the inclination.
Good landing.
Who knows?
You know, this is a good landing spot.
Now about the collapse of Teotihuacan, we have two theories
Yes.
about what happened with these people.
Yes.
The main importance of Teotihuacan is in this place we found the beginning of the social structure in the pre-Hispanic world. Before Teotihuacan, we're gonna see small cultures, small towns, very, very, very probably another city could collapse, not only Teotihuacan.
Yeah, at the same time,
Exactly. And however, the second theory, the most accepted, tells about an ecological disaster.
could be like an earthquake or
because of the
anything.
population. They say according to all the houses they found, in this place around the year 600, it used to be 200,000 citizens. Huge population. And they say probably they just run out of the resources. The people began to be starving, and then they did kind of insurrection. And they just left the city. They moved to another places, and is when we found the influence of Teotihuacan in cities like Tula, like Cholula, even in Tenochtitlan, the city of the Aztecs. Obviously, they found this place and they copied the construction style. The same happened with Tula, an hour far from here, from the north. The same, they copied the construction style, the social structure. Even the archaeologists said Tula is the second part of Teotihuacan. It's like the Teotihuacan reloaded. Tula is the second part of Teotihuacan. Sí, así es.
Oh, someone have a drone? That'll be nice.
Somebody has a drone?
Oh yeah.
It's forbidden.
How do you know?
It's forbidden to try to
The
fly
sound.
You can hear the sound?
Se van a meter en un pedote,
Sí, ¿verdad? No
Se van a
puedo.
meter, está prohibido.
It's against the law.
Control.
It's against
Against the law.
Well, no one patrolling. Yeah.
So then you're just gonna hurt the shot.
comes and catches.
Yeah. Okay. And those are the two theories about the collapse of Teotihuacan. The most accepted is the one of the ecological disaster. The people
Rafael, you like to use the term pre-classical, classical,
And post-classical.
Suppose I say, for argument's sake, Olmec
No.
Mayan?
No, pre-classic
no.
is Olmec.
No, so that's what I'm thinking. If I say Olmec,
Yeah.
Mayan,
Yeah.
Aztec, and Spanish, would Olmec be pre-classic?
Yes.
Would Mayan be classic?
The Mayans saw all the movie. The
Oh, they
Mayans-
saw the whole.
Classic
yeah.
and post.
And conquest.
Yes.
So they saw the whole.
Exactly. Yeah.
The
Different kind of Mayans, but
So
Mayans.
you cannot say Mayan is just the classic.
No, the Mayans.
I need a hat now.
The Mayans of the pre-classic
Burning up.
are in Honduras, in the place named Copan.
Okay.
It's the archaeological site of the Mayans of the pre-classic. The Mayans in the classic are the Mayans in Tikal and Palenque.
Palenque.
And the Mayans in the post-classic are the Mayans in Cancun, Chichen Itza,
Chichen
Tulum.
Itza.
Yeah,
Ese es
Coaxac.
post-classic.
Sí, es post-clásico.
Post-classic is after
Por eso es
1000.
que están tan nuevas las pirámides.
After 1000.
Son del,
¿Y el clásico?
el clásico es de Tikal, antes del año 1000, y son los mayas que están en Palenque
En Palencia.
y en Tikal, Chiapas. Y parte de Belice. Y los del preclásico son los que están hasta abajo en Honduras y Nicaragua. Esos son los mayas del preclásico. Probably with the Mayans happened the same. The Mayans in the preclassic began to build Copan until and the city grow up until they collapse, and then they move more for the north, and then they keep walking more for the north. Probably the same happened with the Mayans, like in here, but in here the Teotihuacan just joined to another culture.
Would you? So the word Teotihuacan
Decline.
excitement. It certainly looks.
I never seen anything like this before.
Now what is?
So one side is all vegetables.
So your side is that side, and you've got what is this? Oh, I see.
So
you put
what is
your-
this? Is that meat? Is that meat?
This side is meat.
No, this stuff right here. What is
This
this?
is probably pig skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
And what is this
Put
called?
that in his plate.
Which one?
No, this entire
This,
stuff. What is this called?
Well, I don't know what it's called.
we
It's
asked
not
him.
eaten.
The
yet.
one we asked him.
Oh, sorry, it's a drink menu. This one. Moljetes tres culturas.
Nice. Wow.
I think it's one of those
Yeah, this is
deals
nice.
that, oh my god, he's got it. What is this? You put all these in. That little wrapping there.
Yeah, this looks
All
so
right.
good.
Right, my friend. More.
Gracias.
So this is probably pig skin, right? This one.
This one is the skinny pork.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell him, yeah.
No, not. I mean.
Yeah, might as well video it.
Oh yeah.
Grab your vegetables before they go.
Oh yeah. Oh. Sorry. Nice. This stuff love your face. Huh? That stuff love your face. It's following you. So what are they gonna have over here? Some concert?
To make light, I always wear a mask.
El gobierno de la alcaldía
connects the shrine with Reforma, with the main avenue of the city, and all the pilgrimage through this way to see the image of Lady Guadalupe. Sometimes the people come walking on their knees from far, far away. This is the reason to see the ambulance.
Why so much police out here?
Because of the pandemic, nowadays they're taking care. There are not too much people inside. So de entrada, no chicos, les decía que aquí por aquí traen todos los peregrinos. Esta avenida, que es la calzada de Guadalupe, conecta la basílica con la forma postal. Y aquí es por donde entran todas las peregrinaciones. Aquí llega la gente, también hay muchas ambulancias porque mucha gente viene a pagar mangas de religión. Entonces ya cuando llegan aquí,
¿Todavía se hace eso?
sí, la iglesia trató de tenerlo, pero pues nada.
It's okay to record over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take all the pictures you like, record, just please no flash.
No flash.
Just no flash.
Oh,
It's
no.
only.
Obviously, we don't need flash here, right?
Yeah, it's no problem. Yes.
Nada más cubrebocas cubriendo bien.
Sí. Oh, this is the mask? Oh, that's next. Perdón.
Wow.
As I told you, the army takes care of the church in Mexico. Okay, in front of us, we have the old Guadalupe Shrine of Basilica. It is a beautiful Baroque-style church built in 1695 by an Spaniard architect, Pedro de Arrieta.
Pedro Arieta.
Pedro de Arrieta. And Pedro de Arrieta is the same architect who built, for example, the Inquisition Palace in downtown of Mexico City, La Profesa Church. Those are the main buildings of this architecture. It's a beautiful church. All the Baroque elements of the facade, the honeycombs, the altar piece, carved stone, and the bell towers. By the way, this is the only church in Latin America with 4 bell towers.
4 bell towers.
Yes,
Huh.
take a look. 1,
Yeah.
3, 4. It's the only one in Latin America.
So why they need to have 4?
No entendí. ¿Tiene cuántas?
4 campanarios, 4 torres. Desde aquí se ven, ¿ya viste? Es la única iglesia en Latinoamérica que tiene 4 torres. De aquí las vemos, 2 adelante y 2 atrás. But if you take a look at the bell towers or the ground level, what can you see? Something strange in the church. ¿Qué le ven de raro?
It's sinking. It's sinking.
Exactly.
Like this.
Is it? Yes. It's a little bit drunk. Really?
Everything is
Yeah.
sinking in Mexico.
Yeah, it's tilted. Really?
Oh, look at the
Yeah.
2 buildings in between. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yes,
look at the building.
look in between.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's
Right. Okay, we
crazy.
Look, we started touring over here, okay? In the island, remember
Yes,
Tlatelolco?
yes.
And then we went to Teotihuacan, outside the
everything is a
lake. Okay, and now we are exactly here, Tepeyac.
It's all a lake.
Over here. What happened after the conquest? The Spaniards dried the lake and began to build Mexico City.
Right.
When they built this church, they built the church outside the city. Okay, they built the church in the limits of the dry lake. The half in front of the church was built above the muddy floor,
Oh,
and the
shit.
half behind above the solid stone.
There you go.
And because of the heavy facade, the church was sinking and tilting. This is the reason.
It's like the pyramids, they're building on top of the pyramids, right?
Exactly. This is the reason we built a new one. But
They're gonna be a
now,
new Mexico City
now,
soon.
now a Mexican architect, Pedro Ramirez Vázquez. Pedro Ramirez Vázquez is the same architect who built the Aztec Stadium, very similar. The National Auditorium, the Anthropology Museum. Famous architect. Yes, and he helped to build the campus of the university. He worked in the project of the Ciudad Universitaria, and he built the Basilica of Aparecida in Brazil. In Brasilia, as you can see, it's like the same. It's like the same design. Okay. Let's take a look at
What's
the old,
what's beyond the church up that hill? What's up
It's
there?
another chapel in the top. And here you're gonna see five churches, between churches and chapels.
Oh my God.
The chapel in the top of the floor is because there's the place where the indigenous Juan Diego found the rocks of the miracle. I will tell you later about the miracle. For now, so far,
Oh,
let's take a look at
interesting.
the facade of the church. It is the typical Baroque style facade.
So why do they have that bell over there?
Oh, it's very funny, you know. It is because when Ramirez Vasquez built the new shrine, as you can see, because of the shape, it's not possible of a tower.
Oh, that's a weird looking.
All the Mexican people hate the new shrine. Everybody said, come on, this is not a church. Everybody was expecting something like the old one, classical. Yes. However, Ramirez Vasquez built a very modern style church. Yeah, and everybody began to call it the circus. And afterwards, the circus. And then everybody asked for the bell tower. Say, hey, where's the bell tower? If there's no bell tower, there's no church.
Yeah.
We want a bell tower. 2 years after they opened the shrine, Ramirez Vasquez built the bell tower. Oh, you can't believe the other side of the square. I know you look very communist.
Interesting story. It's like, what's that? It's like, yeah.
Allá es un tianguis, es un mercado artesanal. Es un mercado de artesanías, así es. No, eso está bien. Ese es el mercado de artesanías de nada de la villa. Todo el
That's
complejo
funny.
se llama la villa. Es el mercado de la villa. Sí, así es.
Entonces el campanario de ese es eso.
Exactamente, y el diseño original carecía de campanario. Por la presión de la gente lo tuvieron que construir.
Pero
Sí, se ve medio.
no está raro, o sea, está poco convencional, ¿no? A comparación de
Sí, de hecho su nombre en términos arquitectónicos es carrillón, pero lo construyó en vez de campanario porque pues obvio es imposible poner un campanario por el diseño que tiene el techo, no hay cavidad para un campanario, es por eso que hacen ese carrillón. It looks a little bit weird, but it works.
Pero
for
ya
the
después
people.
será una obra.
Sí, 100 años más sería una pieza de arquitectura mexicana. Okay,
Very.
friends, what we did when we closed the old shrine? When we opened it in 1976, the new shrine, the one who opened it was John Paul II, by the way. Yeah, this is the reason we have the statue of John Paul II over there. The Pope. Yes, the Pope. And we closed the old church to save it, to fix it. What we did, they inject hydraulic concrete in the foundation, like in the Pizza Tower, to stop the sinking. They change the columns inside, and they put a kind of skeleton in the top, holding all the building. We tried to save it because it's a beautiful piece of Hispanic architecture, but eventually, because of the earthquakes, someday it will fall. Yeah. So far, we have it. Now it's closed because of the pandemic, but usually the people can get in. Nowadays, it's not a shrine, the only shrine. La única basílica oficial es esta. Este ya no es basílica, oficialmente pasó a ser un templo expiatorio en honor a Jesucristo. Nowadays, the old one is just an expiatory center. The people go to pray, and there's one mass per day at 5 p.m. And the new one, each hour. Yes, since 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, they're people inside actually.
Yeah.
45 minutes mass, 15 minutes break, and then the next. Every year to see the image in December the 12th in the party. The last year we had 10 million people in one day. Okay, not at the same time, of course. Yeah. Along the day.
Really?
Yeah. How they did? Ramirez Vasquez built a tunnel which runs down the altar.
So people come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, everybody can see the image, even though there's a mass, just like now. We're gonna walk around, take the tunnel, see the image, go by. And not only that, he put this kind of transporting vans like in the airport.
Oh wow.
And nobody can stay there. Yeah, you just jump in the van, the transporting van. See the image, bye-bye. If you want to see the image again, you can do it. Just walk around and take the transporting van again. All day long with the transporting van and the tunnel. Last year, 10 million people saw the image of Lady Guadalupe. In this church, all the services are public. If you, even the politicians' mass Sunday at 8 a.m., it's public. You're going to see a lot of bodyguards, but it is public. If you want to hire as a private service, you can do it in one of the 12 private chapels on the top floor. But over there, always public. Yes. Ramirez Vasquez designed a church without elements. He put all the elements in the church outside. We're gonna see the Via Crucis outside.
Yes.
We're gonna see the place for the baptism, the baptisterium over there. We're gonna see behind the shrine, I will show you later, a place for the candles, and they built a blessings chapel outside. And the same, all day long there's a priest blessing the belongings of the people. The Mexican people will bless everything. Yeah. My kissing bless her title. It's okay. It took 10 years to get it. Okay, let's go with this way. We're gonna take the tunnel. We're gonna see.
Hey, watch out!
See the river. And I will show you the rest of the country. What happened with the miracle of Lady Guadalupe? The conquest happened in 1521. Remember, in Tlatelolco. 10 years after the conquest, in 1531, the miracle happens. The Spaniards, the Franciscan monks, began to change the religion of the people, turn it into a Catholic religion. Some indigenous accept the Catholic religion, but the most just reject the Catholicism. One of those indigenous who accept the Catholic religion was Juan Diego. Obviously, Juan Diego was not his real name, he was an Aztec. His real name was Cuauhtlatoatzin. Happy to pronounce, easy to pronounce. Cuauhtlatoatzin accepted the Catholic religion, and the Franciscan monks gave him a Spanish name, a Catholic name, Juan Diego. Okay? Juan Diego used to live in the other side of the hill, like in the Misery Belt.
Okay.
And he went to Tlatelolco because he was learning Catholic religion. Remember, the monastery beside the old church. Once he was walking through the hill behind the old shrine, and Lady Guadalupe appeared. And she asked to Juan Diego for a favor. She said, Juan Diego, you must go with the bishop and say, I want a church in here for all the Indians.
Really?
For the indigenous. The Spaniards called them Indians because they thought they found India. Yeah. It was a very special favor because at that moment in the New Spain colony it was forbidden for the Hispanic people getting the church because they were pagans. They must accept the Catholic religion and then they go get in. Before, never. Obviously, when Juan Diego told it to the bishop said, come on, Juan Diego, you drank a lot of pulque, or what's wrong with you? Obviously, I don't believe you. If you want me to believe you, you must give me a proof of what you say, what you saw. This is the blessing chapel. This is not because of the pandemic. However, Juan Diego came back, and he spoke again with Lady Guadalupe. He said, Mother, I'm sorry, the bishop just didn't believe you. He wanted proof of your existence. And then Lady Guadalupe said, Juan Diego, okay, climb to the top of the hill, and you're going to find some roses. Take the roses and bring them to the bishop. This is the proof of my existence. Juan Diego did it. He climbed the hill and he found some roses in the place where is the church, the chapel in the top of the hill. And he took the roses into his ayate. The ayate is this fiber you saw before in Teotihuacan, the one made with the maguey cactus.
Yeah.
He took the roses into his ayate and go back to Tlatelolco. When he showed the roses to the bishop, the image of Lady Guadalupe appears suddenly in the ayate, in the tomb of Juan Diego. This is the miracle. Nobody painted, not even Juan Diego, not even the bishop. It's the miracle. After the miracle, after this, everybody believed and everybody accepted the Catholic religion. Everybody turned into Catholicism. And then the bishop said, okay, I'm going to build a little chapel. It was for the indigenous, who cares? But what happened? At the next year, everybody were Catholics. And they destroyed the little chapel and built a more bigger and beautiful church with Mudéjar style, a mix between Baroque and Muslim style.
Yes,
it looks like a mosque.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we lost this church because of the same. It was in Colombia. And then they built the old one, the one you saw.
La de la derecha.
Exactamente. This was the third church built by Lady Guadalupe, and this is the fifth church built for Lady Guadalupe. The image we're gonna see there inside is the original tomb of Juan Diego. That's what they say. It's the miracle. This fiber lasts like 60 years and then disintegrates. The fiber you're gonna see it has 489 years.
Really?
Okay, this is the other miracle, and it looks like brand new. Okay, this is the other miracle. Okay, let's get in. We're gonna walk through the tunnel. We're gonna see the image, and then we're gonna walk in the back of the church. Okay. Hey, sir,
La primera iglesia fue la que se derribó, esa. La segunda, ¿cuál es?
La primera que es una
Esa
esa es la derribaron.
Ajá.
Después hacen una ermita. O sea, una capilla pero más grande. Que era la que era como estilo árabe. Pero se cae por el movimiento. Y después hacen la que vimos, la que está acá. Así es. La que tiene las 4 torres. Y ya después los mexicanos ya hacen.
Esa es la cuarta.
Así es, ya de concreto armado, de 25, y aún así se son. Sí, the private chapel. Ahí están las capillas no privadas. El techo no tiene decoración, dicen que solamente están las luces, porque están simulando el momento cuando Juan Diego tiró las rosas de la yate. The roof has no decoration because Ramírez Vázquez said he put just the lights emulating the moment when Juan Diego dropped the roses of the yate.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, those are beautiful lights.
Yeah. Now we're walking down the outside. Okay? This is the tune and I told you. I see.
Very special church.
Yeah.
Not like anything else.
Here we go.
Remember, please, no flash. You can
No
take
flash,
out pictures,
no
you like, just please, no flash. The rest
Wow.
No, pero está súper bien. La estructura de todo.
one way to thank Lady Guadalupe is come with a candle and point the candle over there.
Yes.
Some people clean their soul with a candle. So they clean you like your soul with a candle and they turn it on and put it in. Yeah. And here's the place of the mariachi, norteños. When the people come to dance with mariachis, you can hear the mariachi playing nice songs to Lady Guadalupe. Okay? Aquí es donde traen a los mariachis. Sí, porque adentro no les permiten. Aquí a los quemadores de veladoras es donde traen al mariachi, al norteño.
Mariachi.
Súper moderna, ¿eh?
Those are all for today? All these candles are for today? That's a lot of people that come here daily. Wow. Raphael. Somebody put your name on it.
I think the white ones are the cheap ones because they don't play for long.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Juan Diego is supposed to be an Indian, an indigenous. The Native Americans has no beard and mustache.
They made him.
It's a mestizo.
Made him a European.
Yeah, it is a mix, exactly. It's a mix between the Native American and the European. But Juan Diego, of course, he was an indigenous. Okay, my friends, take a look at this size of the old shrine. See? You can see how tilted it is.
Yep.
Oh yes. Definitely.
Okay. Now, I will try to explain something first in Spanish, que es bien pinche fácil, and then in English. La iglesia, cuando se empezó a hundir, estaba generando lo que se llama un momento de fuerza. O sea, se estaba haciendo palanca la parte de hasta enfrente, porque era la más pesada. Eso genera en términos de física, un momento de fuerza que estaba quebrando toda la iglesia. Entonces, para evitar que se desmoronara toda, cortaron la base de la palanca. Exactamente, originalmente la iglesia tendría un estilo arquitectónico tipo románico, o sea que si la ves del cielo es una cruz, ahora es una L, por lo que cortaron.
So inside is the same. It's sinking in the floor. So if you go, wow.
Inside you feel the power of the Lord. You walk like this.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, the Lord. Okay, now in English. When the church began to sink, because of the heavy facade, it was pulling like a fourth moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then what they did, the design of the church is the classical Romanian style. It means if you see the church in the sky, it's like a cross.
Ah, okay.
They cut the cross. Now it's just like a L. But they saved it.
Okay.
Yes. And now I'm gonna show you the cut.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Come on. Yeah, because it was. Look at this.
Yeah, I could see it in the middle, right there. Yeah, there's a crack right there.
See what? A crack?
Oh yeah, it started cutting in half.
The transit. And
They try repairing it.
oh, look at that one. Look at that. That's for water. We just had to shake canyon. Oh, those cannons. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Clearly.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. No question about it.
Oh yeah. Look at the gap. Look at the tip.
Ahí está el hermano del chazo. Hold the king, but not you.
Yeah, because there's an automatic adjustment thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someday it's gonna stop.
Yeah, someday it's gonna.
Yeah.
Japan, they used to do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay, my friends. Now we're gonna walk behind the old shrine. Yes, and I will show you the last two chapels. The bonus.
The bonus. Oh, waterfalls. Man-made waterfalls. That's so beautiful.
But the old church is a church, but something very, very interesting happened in this place. As you can see, the church is Baroque style, and the decoration there inside used to be Baroque style. Right. But after the Mexican independence, in Europe was trendy the new classical style. It means poor decoration, less decoration, the new classical, they like the Greek culture. Okay, the new Mexicans try to copy the new classical style, and they remove all the decoration. And inside there's no Baroque at all. There's nothing. Even the altar is not the original one. There's no gold, no saints, nothing. Oh my God. So the apse of the church is empty. Right, Juan Diego. Exactly. The power, the Franciscans, they were the yes. Look at this favorite. Look at this. He's my favorite chapel. Yes. Another mix between Mudéjar and Baroque style.
The Muslim and the Catholic.
Exactly.
Oh.
Sí, parece una mezquita esa.
Sí, parece una mezquita.
La amo, así, no, cuando a veces vende y está abierta, yo sí.
Sí, fue lo que le dije
Pinche
que está.
éxtasis total.
Fue lo que le dije que está súper padre la
Sí,
copa atrás.
sí, esa está bien ruda, está bien ruda. And look at this. Remember?
Oh, yes.
Restoration. Restoration. It used to be the Indians chapel, the indigenous chapel.
Oh.
Esta era la capilla de indios, fue destruida y después la reconstruyeron.
Ah, sí. Sí, es súper bonito.
Sí, no, pero esa sí. Esa no tiene madre, como decimos aquí.
Sí, está súper bonita. Sí, es lo que le digo aquí a Pablo, o sea, de que la verdad esta zona está muy bonita, o sea, esto.
Sí. No, vean esta, no.
Sí, se me hace. Y no pensaría yo encontrar algo así aquí, por ejemplo.
Espérate. Tristemente está cerrada. Solo la abren una vez cada 1000 años. Ahorita van a ver por qué. Sí, sí está. Pero no se preocupen, su guía entró y trae un video. Ahorita se los enseño.
Wow. Over here is big. It's a big property. Wow.
This way for the view. Another statue of Lady Guadalupe with the little angel.
That's so
The
cute.
bottom.
Mm-hmm. Who is that? Jesus?
Nope. It's a
The angel?
representation of Juan Diego, the indigenous.
The baby. Who is the
Yes,
representative?
it's a representation of Juan Diego.
Huh.
The Catholic Church always put the baby,
Really?
the little angel, and they say this is Juan Diego.
Oh.
Is this the Guadalupe statue? Yes. Wow.
It's big. It doesn't seem like it ever ends.
You may wonder why this chapel is closed if it's so beautiful. Yeah, because it's unstable.
Something on the other side? Oh, wow. It's underground.
It is almost falling. It is going down. Yes.
I like to go in it. I like to fall. Let's die in the church together.
It's literally sinking. Yeah. And look at the cracks. Oh my God, they can save it. It is almost falling. This should be saved.
¿Y no la pueden salvar esta?
Están tratando de, pero sí es muy difícil. Aparte, yeah, they are doing a little bit trying to fix it. But it's sad because the perfect mix between the mix.
Sinking, guys.
Aguanta. Y ahí podemos ver la de Chuluca y el exactamente la mezcla, ¿no? Es bien típico de la arquitectura. We can see the Catholic stone, the typical stone with all the Catholic details, all the Baroque style with the composite columns. Look at this. The same, the columns, and something very direct in this church was built not by the same architect. The architect who built this church was named Francisco de Guerrero y Torres. Wait, in the very Spanish. Francisco de Guerrero y Torres. Francisco de Guerrero y Torres was very famous architect in Mexico because he removed the estipite column in the Baroque. It means this column, like the triangles, he skipped this column. Without that. After this church, after this chapel, everybody began to build Baroque, not only church, down. It's the main church, and if you look at it the same, more premium. Okay? And the bell towers are part of the shape of the church. Like in the perfect shape, like the mosque. Yes. And if you take a look, the back, the roof is covered. because they're inside, it's a beautiful fresco. And we were losing the fresco because of the rain.
Se perdió.
No, no, pero para evitarlo,
Let's go like a painting. And the water was damaging it.
exactly, yeah. And then they protect it. And then it is, in my opinion, it is the in this place.
I think so.
Even more than the
Suddenly I found, I said, what is this? In the back.
No, está muy bonita.
But the tour guide wants to get in. The police take me. But I didn't care.
You cannot go here.
Let me show you the video
A video
of the how is there inside. Look at this baby.
inside.
Yes.
Wow,
Sorry.
that is beautiful.
Oh my God.
When was that? When did they close it down?
Inside.
Inside.
Look at the roof.
Look at that.
Ahora quieren a Europa.
So when did this happen? When
Oh
did
my
this happen?
God.
When did they started sinking like this?
Like 20 years ago, 20, 30 years ago.
Oh.
So I was here
How you end
just
up
2
going
weeks
inside?
before the pandemic. 2 weeks before the pandemic.
It was open?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because normally they open it like one time per month.
They
Okay.
open it one time a month.
Yes.
So it is, inside is beautiful.
Yeah,
Sinking in a perfect shape.
I know. Like the entire foundation.
Like with the octagonal shape.
This is
Yep.
even more beautiful inside.
The altarpiece,
So, I mean, they should be able to just like
and it is original. It's
hijack it and move it.
It's not restored.
I mean, look at China. They move an entire block. You saw that video?
It's actually possible. You can just
Anything's possible. Yeah.
tons of hydro.
The Chinese people, they did it with robotic.
The liquid
Yeah.
filling egg, something like that.
Yep. It's like the entire move an entire block.
After the miracle, this place the people found a well.
Water.
Yes, water well. And everybody thought it was holy water, and the people began to drink it, and it was infected. They closed the well and they built the chapel.
I see.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Holy water.
It was crazy. It was not holy water. No. It was. It is beautiful. This chapel.
Definitely not holy.
Not holy water.
Not holy. Okay, and now our last stop, the last chapel, the indigenous chapel, the open chapel. Remember, they had no right to get in the church. They had a special chapels for them, obviously without gold, without saints, no for nada. Poor decoration church.
Even though they had become Catholic?
Yeah, even though. Yeah.
But they were not of the same level.
Exactly. No, of course not. The Baroque churches were just for the Spaniards.
For the Spaniards.
For the criollo. The criollo is a Spaniard born in America.
Yeah.
But for the indigenos and the mestizos, the Capilla de Indios. And that's what we're going to see now. No decoration. Poor decoration. It's just like a little chapel, but it has something very interesting.
This is very good. This is good. It's like hidden. People are not even seeing this.
No.
Oh my God. I love this. Is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm not architect or even not a good person. I love the church.
In this place is my favorite church. This one. And this is home.
There's an arcade over there?
They have the gate open there, see?
¿Y esto por qué la construyeron? O sea,
Porque aquí, después del milagro de la Virgen, salió un manantial de agua, un poco de agua. Todos pensaron que era agua bendita y aquí se probaba el milagro. Entonces, estamos hablando de 1786, por ahí, cuando brota el manantial de agua, había una epidemia de lepra.